Okay, we be back. In the last one, we Archer, I keep messing up. For some reason I can't say caster or archer. It's just anyways, um she left. I'm so bad at intros. I'm so bad at doing these now. It's been so long. How long has it been? I think I finished Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. I finished the rest of Resident Evil 8 that I hadn't finished. Then I played all of Sonic Frontiers and the Resident Evil 8 DLC. All in the time between the last time I recorded this. I'm so bad at it now. Anyways, Castor has disappeared. Only Archer and I remain here. His figure just gets on my nerves. Archer has saved me twice already. Castor would have taken my command spell without him, and I'm sure I would have died from that rain of light. But this is different. I can't forgive him for letting Castor go. Archer, why did you let Castor go? It's because now is not the time to go fight her. Even if I did attack her, she would have just run away. Don't tell me you did not see her teleport. That's certainly true. We wouldn't be able to get Castor if she really wanted to get away. After all, this is her territory. It's that witch. Even if she may have been weak, I'm sure she had at least one or two more tricks left up her sleeve. It seems you understand now. If we want to defeat Castor, we have to defeat her master. Even if she can teleport away, she will eventually disappear if we defeat her master. Going after the master and not the servant. That's the correct and the safest approach to the Holy Grail War. I know that, but you're going to let her get away? The incidents in town are all her doing. There will be more victims until we stop Castor. I can't ignore her and let her be. Why? It's not something that is harmful to you. Actually, I'd like for her to continue. Castor will keep up sucking magical energy and eventually defeat Berserker. We can defeat Castor after that. Rena and I can defeat Castor, but not Berserker. I'll let Castor do as she wishes until she defeats Berserker. My body heats up. I get so pissed off that I want to punch Archer. Don't be ridiculous. Tosaka won't do such a thing. You're right. That's why I want Castor to do so as fast as possible. We can't avoid fighting if Reen finds Castor. It would be ideal if Castor can defeat Berserker right before that happens. I don't know how many people will be sacrificed, but it should be cheap if Berserker can be defeated. Humans die anyway. It will not change the ultimate result no matter how they die. Castor's too reserved. She should not only take their magical energy, but their lives as well. It'll be easier for me to fight if everybody in this town dies. My master's too optimistic. If that happens, I'm sure she'll do anything to win. The knight in red states with a smile. He says it with delight, that the people here are only a bother. He's saying the same thing Castor said. Oh, I think I know that Reen's the type that is concerned with. Oh, I think you know that Reen's the type that is concerned with formality. She's great as a magus, but she's not dirty enough as a master. I wouldn't be this troubled if she would be more like Castor. You! I punch at Archer's face. Of course it does not hit as Archer avoids it without trouble. What are you doing? I thought we were cooperating. Shut up! I'm not like you. I can't sacrifice people around me to win. I feel the same way, Hemiyashiro. But you cannot save everyone. For example, the damage will extend beyond this town if Castor obtains the Holy Grail. That goes for Iliasville and the other masters. As far as I know, you and Reen are the only masters that will not use the Holy Grail for your own good. Therefore, there will be more victims unless we win the Holy Grail War. In that case, we will sacrifice the people in this town for our benefit. It will be exactly as you want if the damage is reduced as a result. My head is numb. He doesn't even need to tell me that. One cannot save everyone. Kiritsugu always said that, so I shouldn't feel anything even if he says so, but it just pisses me off. You said you do not want to involve innocent people, right? Then accept it. Nobody can be saved if you try to save everybody. As Castor said, we are similar. Unfortunately, we would have to cooperate if we do not want any victims. No, I won't cooperate with you. I will never accept you. I see. You only trust Reen after all. I turn my back to Archer. I'm different from him. If I can't ignore Castor, there's only one thing I need to do. Do not tell me you'll go after Castor. I ignore him and keep walking. I'm heading inside the temple. Since this is Castor's territory, her since this is Castor's territory, her workshop has to be inside the temple somewhere. I can't believe it. You cannot match Castor by yourself. You should stop if you don't want to die. Archer follows me, as if he has more to say. Man, are you gonna throw away the life that I've saved? I don't mind, but at least thank me before you die. I helped you out of kindness. I won't ask you to treat me like your savior, but at least thank me like a friend. Man, he's really getting on my nerves. Shut up. I won't feel any friendship towards you. Just go back to Tosaka's place. I won't ask for your help even if you offer it to me. I look away and walk towards the temple again. There? I see. Good thing you don't like me. A chilling intent to kill comes from behind me. What? I jump back as I turn around. At the same time, Archer swings his sword. I'm cut at my shoulder. My blood comes flowing out and my consciousness will fade if I let my guard down. The pain is so sharp that it feels like my body is burning. I back up with wobbling steps. It's not to run away. I just don't have any power, so my feet move back to try to keep my body upright. You... I missed, huh? It must have been my mistake in letting out my intent to kill. Or it must have been your cleverness in jumping back instantly. Well, I don't care either way. Archer walks towards me with a sword wet with my blood. I'll be killed. I feel that I'll be killed, so I move my feet in desperation. The temple's exit. I slowly retreat, trying to make my way to the mountain gate. He must know this is a fatal wound. Archer walks towards me without hurry. My mind's fading. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm heading to the mountain gate. I don't know why I was attacked. My mind is flowing out along with my blood. Maybe I'm still conscious because of the swords he's holding. The white short sword. The plain swords are captivating my eyes, and they are stopping me from closing them. But it comes to an end. The mountain gate is beyond me when I realize. Even though the steps are somewhere behind me, I can't even turn around. It's because Archer will slash Amiyashiro's body in half the moment I turn my back. This is it. Since you do not have a reason to fight, die here. He raises his sword. The white yin sword is raised like a guillotine. What? Reason to fight? That's right. It is only hypocrisy for you to fight for someone else and not yourself. You only wish for peace and not victory. Such a thing does not exist anywhere in this world. What? I oppose Archer's words in my fading consciousness, but my body and mind are about to disappear. Farewell. Drown in your ideals and die. His voice is filled with hatred. He swings the yin sword Bakuya. He aims for the wound on my shoulder to cut my body for sure this time. But right before that, I want to oppose him so much that I jump backwards. His sword cuts through the air and my body flies through the air. The bottomless darkness is behind me. A big impact. After that, my body rolls down the stairs. What is it? I hear an unfamiliar voice. Shiro! And I also hear a familiar voice. Saber. My vision is almost gone. I try to lift my body up and fall onto the steps. Please, hold on, Shiro! You were pushed down the steps with this wound. Is it Saber? Saber supports my body while she talks with urgency. But that's bad. I don't know who it is, but there's another servant here. She'll get attacked without being able to defend if she's so worried about me. It's fine, Saber. Be quiet. We will make it. With your healing powers, if we return home right away. She must have realized after saying that much. Saber turns back to the servant, still supporting me. Assassin, why did you not attack me? That would be too rude. Nobody can pick a flower that only appears for an instant. Saber tilts her head in wonder, unable to understand her enemy's intention. I was charmed by your face. Your fighting face was nice, but your tense face is beautiful as well. I had to admire it. Is it a kimono? The traditionally dressed servant turns his back. This is enough for tonight. Leave, Saber. What? Are you going to let us go, assassin? Yes. If you promise to continue this battle someday, I will let you go. You cannot fight to your satisfaction like this. That is not my wish. Saber glares at Assassin. An Assassin stares calmly at Saber. The breathtaking stare down continues for less than 10 seconds. I understand, Assassin. I shall settle this match someday. That is a good response. I'll be waiting, King of Knights. Saber goes down the steps with me in her arms. But I see the do we not get like an I was expecting like after Shiro got slashed that we'd get an interlude for like their fight. I mean, I guess we already got like what their fight would kind of be in the Fate route. But it's just weird because they had their fight, and again, I keep comparing it to the anime, but that's just because like I've already seen the anime of UBW. So I'm kind of expecting like, you know, like differences from that I'm like intrigued by, you know what I mean? So it's just weird that it didn't show their fight at all. It's weird. Anyways, I see the Knight in Red running down the Saber goes down the steps with me in her arms, but I see the Knight in Red running down from the mountain, determined not to let me go. Archer, Saber says so in wonder. He said that he will kill only when he swears to kill. Then there's no way Archer will let me go. If he used his swords to kill me, I'm sure he will kill me here no matter what. His red robe flutters like a wing. It doesn't matter if Saber's here or not. Archer jumps down and slashes his sword at me. Swords clash. The swords attack with lightning speed. The intercepting blades parries Archer's attack and goes for his neck. Dude, I will say though, freaking this part in the anime is sick. Just like the spinning camera angle around Assassin and Archer when all this happens. So clean. Assassin, you. Archer twists his body and lands back down. The Knight in Red cannot come down the steps, being blocked off by the servant in a kimono. Are you gonna get in my way, samurai? Archer readies his twin swords and faces servant Assassin. Assassin readies his swords as if nothing has happened. That is my line. Are you gonna get in my way when I have told them I will let them go? He says so with delight. I don't know what he's thinking, but he must really be letting us go. In any event, my role is to guard this gate. I won't let you through alive, nor will I let you out alive. I let you go on your own way, I let you go on your way in, but it is a different story on your way out. Your head is not elegant, but I shall accept it for tonight. His intent to kill leaks out. Assassin's intent to kill is as sharp as his longsword. It's not overbearing like the ones Archer and Saber have, but an enmity sharpened to the extreme is going for the enemy's neck. Well said, a mere tool of Castor that could not even hurt Saber's. Well said, a mere tool of Castor that could not even hurt Saber is going to fight me. That goes for you as well. I sent you to surprise that fox, but I am disappointed that you came back for your own safety. They only confront each other for a short while. They attack each other with amazing techniques. I'm fascinated by the scene. To be honest, I can't understand Assassin's technique. Even to my experienced eyes, it's way too fast and too sharp. But that's why I'm fascinated by his technique. The dancing twin swords. Archers defending Assassin's incomprehensible attacks with a technique I might be able to acquire. To be honest, you could say I admire it. He's fighting off Assassin's demonic technique with techniques only trained by his will, and not his natural talent. Damn, it's natural that he's strong. Strength unlike Tosaka or Saber. All the training he went through because he's not extraordinary. He probably had nothing. That's why he took the small thing he had, trained with all his might, and got it to that level. Shiro, let us go now. We have to treat your body. I come back to reality with Saber's voice. We leave the Ryoto Temple with Saber carrying me. The clashing of Assassin and Archer can still be heard behind us. Okay. And with that, you know, all these scenes, like, every, like, good point to cut off is always 15 minutes long. Which is very convenient. It's just so convenient. Because, again, that's the range I want to be in, is, like, 15 to, like, 20-ish minutes for episodes in general. I don't mind them going longer when I'm not so far behind on uploading. But with this, like what I'm trying to do, it's so perfect. So perfect. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see all you beautiful peeps in the next one. Bye-bye.